Everyone, happy Monday morning. I hope everybody's well and that you had a nice weekend. Well, once again, it's not actually Monday morning. It is Sunday evening, and we find ourselves at home, having just returned a little bit ago from San Marcos. You might say that Jody and I officially started this weekend with grandbaby watch. We've taken our RV down to San Marcos, have it all set up in a RV park, which is about 3 to 4 miles away from the hospital that our youngest daughter, Tessa, and son-in-law, Ben, will somewhere over the next 7 to 10 days be bringing us our second grandchild. Not sure if it's a boy or a girl yet. They're kind of bucking the trend nowadays and not wanting to know what it is until makes its delivery into the world. And so we're all very, very excited. And so before we get into my Monday morning tip of the week, want to cover a couple dates as we head into March. Hard to believe that we're already winding down the second month of the year. February, a few more days left, and we're off into March. So a couple dates that we want to make sure that you have on your calendar as we head into March. First one, and I've announced this a couple times, that's March 21st. Our annual awards dinner at Vince's Pizza and Pasta, 6 o'clock. Love to have you bring your family, kids, grandkids, have a great time. This will be probably the 5th or 6th year that we've held it there. Been a lot of fun watching some of the kids grow up. Some of them gone from wanting tokens to now wanting a beer mug. So it's actually, we actually enjoy that quite a bit, putting that on the annual awards dinner. Second off is then March 27th. We're going to be doing our photo shoot at Sutton's Photography the morning of Tuesday, March 27th. So if you are an award winner on the evening of 21st, make sure you go ahead and put on your calendar March 27th, and Jody's going to be getting the schedule out to you as far as what the different times are for the different award winners here shortly. And so anyway, want to head into the tip of the week now, and actually got a few compliments a couple weeks ago when I kept the video to under 5 minutes. And so that's my goal now, is to keep it somewhere between 3.5 to 5 minutes and not be so long-winded. And so for the 4th year in a row, I've been asked by the Antelope Valley Board of Trade to present the update at their Business Outlet Conference, which is this upcoming Friday, March 2nd, in regards to the state of the housing market in the Antelope Valley. Put on this year, it's going to be about a half-hour, 35-minute presentation in front of somewhere between 550 to 700 folks, a lot of the business leaders here in the community, a lot of government officials, city, and just a lot of business folks. So actually quite a bit of pressure is wanting to make sure my presentation's good and my numbers are accurate, and that's what you kind of see spread out all over the table here. Working on the laptop, I've got my presentation here as far as my speaking words, and then the PowerPoint printout here that I'm making some last-minute revisions and changes to. And so where I'm heading as far as the tip of the week is that I have a lot of folks that basically say, wow, you really look like you enjoy public speaking, regardless if it's at the office meeting. After I do this presentation, like I said, this will be the 4th year I've done it. And I've got to be honest, actually, that's the furthest from the truth, is that public speaking, just like most people, it's something that terrifies me, is that if I had the opportunity to choose between one or the other, I probably wouldn't do it. However, I firmly believe that in order to grow, in order to reach your goals, in order to improve as a person, and this is where I'm heading with my tip of the week, you've got to get out of your comfort zone. You've got to do those things that push you further along in where you want to be. So once again, even though this is the 4th year I'm going to be doing this presentation, I am going over it numerous times. Started last night, Saturday night. It's now Sunday evening, detailing the last changes, coordinating the speaking words to the PowerPoint, but yet going in my mind how I can put forth the best presentation and push myself out of the comfort zone that a lot of folks would just never want to do that. And so what I encourage you to do and challenge you to do is find ways in your business world, your personal world, to get out of your comfort zone. Do things that perhaps you don't think you can do or that you don't want to do. The scripts, the dialogues that we use, no difference than setting these down on a breakfast nook table and going over them in your mind, how they would play out in front of a buyer, in front of a seller, working on your listing presentations, polishing it, getting it down so it's something that when you're finished with your clients, they're like, wow, you seem to be like a natural at that it just kind of rolls off your tongue and that it's part of who you are. And once again, the tip of the week, unless we push ourselves to improve, unless we get ourselves out of that comfort zone, we'll never get to where we truly want to be as far as our goals and desires. That's my tip of the week. I hope you've enjoyed it. Look forward to seeing you around the office. Make it a great week. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.